Hi, everybody. Welcome to Probability and Statistics this semester. My name is Mr. Chan. I will be your instructor for this class. That's not Mr. Ross, Mr. Chan. All right, so thank you so much for watching this welcome video. So in this video, I will show you how to navigate basic navigation of D2L, this class, going over the syllabus and going over your first week assignment as well, called the syllabus quiz. So normally when you log into our class, um, the first thing you see is announcement page. You will get a new announcement every week, just basically telling you what topic will be covered this week and the due date for your homework assignments. So your basic navigation to access our course, click on content. All right, if you scroll down a little bit on the left-hand column, you have your table of content, which displays all the weeks for the semester. So for any given week, let's just pick this one in particular. You'll be given lecture handouts, lecture videos on YouTube, lecture videos for the MP4, just in case if you for some reason cannot play the YouTube video, and then you have your homework assignments. Okay, so what students normally do every week is to print or copy down the lecture handouts first. So if you want to print the lecture handouts, click on the handout, scroll down a little bit, click on download, and download this Word document, and then print the lecture handout from the Word document. If you do not have a printer, you can actually write down everything that's on the lecture handouts first. Then, with a printed lecture handout or your handwritten empty lecture handouts, you use that to watch the lecture videos with and take notes on the handouts. So if you actually if I just pass forward, so what you see here, what you see on the lecture handout, your handout is basically empty. So when you take notes on the handout while watching lecture videos, you basically you just write down everything I write down on the video. When you when you finish taking your notes while watching the lecture videos, then you can begin to work on your homework assignments. So for this particular week, we're covering topic 5 through 8. So here are your homework, and there's a discussions. Also, discussion. If you actually look at the date, the discussion cannot be made up. So if you have to complete the discussion within this week. If you look at the due dates, okay, for your homework, homework can be made up if you are falling a little bit behind. So you have a start date, due date, and end date. So you just if you do need to make up some homework, you just have to complete your make up your homework by the end date. Every week, you will also require to turn in one topical notes that you took while watching the lecture video. The name of the Dropbox tell you which topic you need to turn in. So you will be taking notes on topic 5, 6, 7, 8 while you're watching lecture video. So instead of turning all 4 topics of notes, you just need to turn in topic 5. So basically, you just kind of demonstrate that you did watch a video and take the notes. Okay, so that's basically all students do every week. So if I jump to any other week, you're gonna see the same thing. Okay, your lecture handout, please print them or copy them first. Then use the handout to watch your lecture video and take notes. And then here are your homework assignments. So this week in particular, there's no discussion this week, but you do have a project for this week. And for this week, you'll be taking notes from topic 16 through 18, and you will only need to turn in topic 18 notes. Okay, so that's pretty much all students do week by week. Now, let's go to this week. October 6th to October 12th. This week is a professional development week, so there's no homework assignment due this week. Therefore, that kind of put the beginning of semester a little bit, make it where there's a lot of work for students. So for your welcome week and topic 1 3 4 is the same week. So your very first assignment is actually the syllabus quiz, which we'll go over here in a little bit. Once you complete a syllabus quiz, please do this introduction to yourself to the class, and then you can begin your topic 1 through 4 course materials. Okay, so there is a lot of work for the first week. just because there's actually one free week here for student where there's no homework assignment due. If we're moving forward a little bit, November 24th to November 30th is actually a Thanksgiving week, so there's no homework assignment due. So those 2 weeks are very good weeks for students to make up any missing assignments, like the homework or project. Okay. All right. If we go to the very last week of class, very last week, we will cover topic 29 and topic 30. So here are your lecture handouts, lecture videos, and your very last assignment is your project number 2. So there is a videos kind of explaining about your projects. Both project 1 and 2 has a video associated with it. So it's kind of telling you how to go about doing this project. So if you do have questions, you can always let me know what question you have with the project. And um here's your project right here. All right. Let me go to the here under the course information. Okay, all your information you needed for this class is already here. So my contact information is listed under about your instructors. All right, course syllabus is right here, which we'll go over here just in a little bit. Again, my contact information is right here again. All right, so the notes. If you actually click on the topical notes here, if you actually click on it right here, it's basically looking for an attachment. So basically, this video under the course information, this is one particular way student can actually upload the notes taken. Generally, the idea is students, you'll be handwriting the notes that you take while watching the lecture video. So when you get done, you would basically using a mobile device to take pictures of them and then log into D2L on your mobile device. Okay, and then go straight to the Dropbox and upload your notes. That's probably what majority of students do. How to use graphical equation. This video show you how to use what we call the graphical equation. So you will be entering a lot of mathematical symbols in this class for homework. So this video show you where you need to go to use a graphical equation. At the end of this video, I will also demonstrate a little bit on how to use graphical equation as well. How to view assignment feedback. So for all the homework you do not get 100 on, I do give a video feedback. So this video show you what you need to click on to find those feedbacks. How to check for missing assignment. This video show you that if you do have some homework assignment missing, this video show you where you need to go to find out what you're missing. If you're a new student and never used your student self-service or your student NETC email, this video show you where you need to go, what you need to click on to actually access your student self-service and your student NETC email. So if you email me from D2L, so if you click on this envelope, okay, you can send me an instant message or you can email me. But if you email me from D2L, then when I reply back to you, you still got to go to your student NETC email. But normally I like to communicate with students through the D2L instant message. Okay, it's pretty quick and easy. All right. Your student self-service is where all your academic record is being kept, like your financial information, your grades. You can even see the progress of the program you are under, how many classes you already took, and what grades are they and such. Later on the semester, you do need a formula sheet. So this Word document provides formula sheet because we will be reading a little bit on the use of formula sheet a little bit for the tables. There are a couple tables at the end of the formula sheet that you will need for later on the semester. All right, so here is your welcome videos. Okay, in this class, you will not need to purchase any textbook. We'll use Open Education Resource textbook for reference. So normally, students just print out the lecture handouts, watch the lecture video, and complete the homework. In this class, graphing calculator is required. If you do not have a graphing calculator, see if your family or friends have one. If not, you can always use this app called the Calc 84 app. This is pretty close to the actual graphing calculator app that I can find online. All right, use the AI. So academic dishonesty and honesty statement is right here. Here is the use of AI tool statement. So basically, the use of AI tool is not allowed. in this class. So anytime student who who use AI to generate answers or work, student will actually automatically get a partial credit for those type of answer and work. Okay. And here's the etiquettes, the do and don'ts. All right. Let's go over the syllabus real quick. So my contact information is listed inside the D2L already. So this is an online class. Here is the course description of this class, what we will be covering. All right, and I check everybody's prerequisite already. So of course require materials, of course, your D2L or your textbook, and you don't have to purchase it. The link is provided in D2L and the graphing calculator. All right, here are your course objective and course learning outcomes. So just a quick recap for every week. Please print or copy down the lecture handouts first. Watch the lecture video and take notes on the lecture handout you just printed or you copied down. Okay. Complete your topical homework, discussion, in the project, and upload the selected topical lecture notes into the correct Dropbox. All right, so here are your graded activities, okay, for this class. So all the homework are already posted in D2L. The questions on the homework are related to topic written on the lecture handout and discussed in the lecture videos. All the homework only get one attempt. No homework with grade will be dropped at any circumstances. Same thing with discussions. Discussion is also one attempt, and what we talk, what's in the discussion is basically things we talk about in class, on the lecture video, or what's on the handouts. All right, notes. Okay, I showed you the selected notes earlier for a couple weeks. Please handwrite the notes and upload the notes into the correct Dropbox. When you're turning for the notes that you're supposed to turn in, please write your name and the date you watch your lecture video in pen on the top, and write them in the top right-hand corner of every page you're going to upload. Your weekly submission note taking will be counted for attendance. So in a minute, I will show you what counts for attendance every week. All right, so there are two projects. And again, project is about things that we learned through the course in the lecture video or what's written on the lecture handouts. Okay. Here is the departmental grading rubrics and the grading scales, and user AI tool message is here one more time. So here's your weekly outline. So the first week is a little bit busy. Okay. So other than doing the syllabus quiz and introduction, okay, we do cover 4 topics on the first week. To complete your discussion one and the notes taken. So what I bolded here is what's count for attendance every week. All right, so October 6th to 12th, this is a free week, so it's a good time to make up any missing assignment. But it's very crucial that you must, if you want to continue this course, you must submit the syllabus quiz first. All right, so what you see here on the outline is basically listed on the under the table of contents. So everything bolded here is what's counting for attendance. So for the very last week, project number 2 is what's counting for attendance. Okay. Otherwise, during the semester is about the note taken. All right, so attendance policy for no-shows. If you do not complete the syllabus quiz after the first week of class, then you'll be marked as a no-show. That simply implies that you never show up for class. We're gonna remove your name from the class roster, so you're not financially responsible for the course. But if you do submit the syllabus quiz, you are bound by the attendance requirement below. All right, students are encouraged to speak with the instructor for guidance if extenuating circumstances arise. To successfully complete the course, you must maintain a minimal attendance rate of 80%. This means that you are expected to actively participate in at least 80% of the course activity, that including discussions, homework, doing projects, and upload the notes taken. So the following graded item is count for your weekly attendance. If a student missed more than 3 of the following graded items, then the student may be dropped from the course due to excessive absence. Okay, so here are what's count for attendance every week. All right, voluntary withdraw from the course. If something happened where you need to withdraw from the course, you'll receive a grade W. You may contact the student service or the enrollment center to initiate the withdrawal, or you can contact your instructor, and an instructor can help you fill out the paperwork to withdraw from the course. All right, here's a discussion etiquette. Student with disability. If you do have documented disability and require accommodation, please contact the Dean of Student Service. He or she will provide guidance regarding the official documentation of disability and accommodation of need. All right, so here is the academic dishonesty and honesty policy. FERPA, the Family Education Rights and Privacy Act statement, basically saying that your academic record is being protected by this federal law. So not just anybody can come up to me or the school official to asking about your grades or your attendance. Okay, it's actually being protected by this federal law. The last page of your syllabus is actually the student support service available at NETC, financial aid, office, textbook link with the eCampus for your other classes, technical support, um, your college catalog, and and the two links for the student complaint process. All right, let's head back to D2L. So before I go over the syllabus quiz, I do want to do other navigation. So mine is might be a little bit different than yours. If you click on discussion, it's going to list out all the discussion for this class. If you click on assignment, it's going to list all the note-taking drop boxes. So the name of the drop box tell you which one you need to turn in that week. You don't have to turn in all the other ones, just at least one of them, okay? So otherwise, it's really a lot of picture for student to click on. I mean, for student to upload. All right, quizzes is where all the homework and the projects are located, and of course, our syllabus quiz. All right, and of course, grades. So when you click on grades, then you will see on the top left-hand corner, that should be your overall grade for the semester. All right. So this is some quick basic navigation. So this attendance verification and welcome week has exactly the same assignments. Okay. So let's go over your syllabus quiz real quick. So this is your very first assignment that you need to complete. All right, so question number one, by completing the syllabus quiz, I acknowledge and agree that I am registered for this class, plan to complete it and actively participate every week and will adhere to the instructor's schedule as outlined in the syllabus. So if you click make the first choice, acknowledge that you are going to abide by the above statement, that would be great. Question number two, consider the following question. It'll be easy to write down the answer before entering the box below. So a lot of your homework question has this instruction. That simply means just write down your answer on a piece of paper before you enter them. Because sometimes when we use this graphical equation to enter answer, it blocks your entire problem. So it's easier to just write down the answer than enter it. All right, so this question has two parts. Each part is worth 1 point. So when the instruction says please use graphical equation to enter answers, please do so. Otherwise, I would not even read your answer. Okay. So when it's asking you to use graphical equation, please use it. So to get to the graphical equation, we click on the plus sign, click on equation and the graphical equation. So first question is asking what is the best contact number to get in contact with you? I will need your best contact number for two reasons. Number one, if you are falling behind in this class by a lot, then I will begin to message you and just trying to see if everything is okay. Another reason I will need your best contact number is for future registration. So if you for the spring semester, okay, those are the two reasons I will need your best contact number. So please enter your best contact number here. All right, enter number two. Please tell me the number you provided, is it a cell number, home number, or work number? Tell me which one's which, and click on insert. All right, question number three is 4 points, so there's a 4 answers here. What are the best practice when using D2L as mentioned in this welcome and syllabus video? All right, number one, please use a computer instead of mobile device. Because mobile device, especially when you're doing homework, when student doing homework and use a mobile device, a lot of time this plus sign where the graphical equation is at is not even there. So it's always easier to enter your answers for homework using a computer laptop. Now earlier I mentioned use your mobile device to upload your notes taken, definitely. Okay, makes it easier. Or there are other way to do it, but most students figured out how to upload those notes pretty quick. All right, another good practice is using Google Chrome. Google Chrome is the most compatible. So please write down these. These are the answer for this question. So please go ahead and write them down or take a picture of it. So I'm looking for the exact wording when I grade your syllabus quiz. Google Chrome is most compatible with D2L. And make sure your computer or laptop does have a Word document to it. Okay, because all the lecture handouts is actually on the Word document. So make sure your computer laptop does have a Word document. And at last, please definitely use graphical equation to enter answers when it's asking you to. All right, the last day of the class is actually on Sunday, December 7th at 11:30 p.m. So here we go, showing you how to enter some of these mathematical symbols. Of course, in this class, student will enter more than this. So I just want to show you where some of these symbols are located. So please use graphical equation to enter answer. So the plus sign, equation, graphical equation. So question number one, or the first answer when you key in, is 16 over 52. Whenever you enter a fraction, do not use a slash. Use an actual fraction bar. 16 over 52. So I'm using a keyboard, right? I'm using a computer to enter this. I am using keyboard. So I can either click right next to the fraction bar or use the right arrow key to move the cursor to beside the fraction, comma, exponent 7 to the third power. We're typing 7 first and then the superscript, third power. The exponent is on the cursor is on the exponent. So click right next to it or see how it drops, or you can use the right arrow key on your keyboard to move the cursor down from the exponent, comma, space. All right, so this is a big fraction bar, 341, right? I'm using a keyboard over 11313 with the cursor beside it. Subtraction sign is on your keyboard or right here, 2.326. Then we're gonna say times, multiplication sign is right here. All right, a big old square root, that's right here. Inside the square root, there are numerator and denominator, so fraction bar. The numerator has two more fractions being multiplied, so pressing other fraction, 341, come down, 1313, put the cursor next to it, times fraction bar 972 over 1313. So this expression will be something you will enter later on the semester in one of the homework. There you go. Click on insert. Or you could just let me go back in here. Okay. If you don't want to click on insert, that's okay. We'll just move on to the next one. Press enter, go to number 2. All right, union sign is right here. So we're under the first tab right now. Comma, space. Intersection sign is right here. Comma, space. X bar. Okay. So go to this one called decoration. All right. X bar is this one, I believe. I know it's kind of small. This is your X bar. And inside of it, type a letter X. So right now the cursor is actually inside. Watch. If I type in another letter, it'll be the over bar will be over it. So the cursor is inside that box. So press the right arrow key or click right outside, right next to this couple times to make sure I'm out of it. See right here? See that cursor is lower. Right arrow key one time, the cursor is longer. So that's how I know I'm out of it. Comma space. Sigma. This Greek letter is right here. All right, sigma is that one. Comma space. The next one is called mu. The U looking thing is called a mu. All right, mu is right here. Mu. And the last one is alpha right there. Okay, click on insert, and there you go. All right, so once you get done, you can submit the homework or submit the quiz. So every time you enter something inside this box, the answers are automatically saved. So if you cannot finish your homework in one sitting, you can just exit out the entire page. The D2L will save your answer. All right, so when you get done, you submit quiz. So if you do have any other questions about this class, please don't hesitate to email me, message me, or you can actually text me to my Google Voice number right here. This Google Voice number. All right, so we will keep in touch throughout the semester, and I do appreciate you taking this class, and good luck this semester.